Imagine your body as a high-performance luxury car. You have filled the tank with premium fuel, that's the carbohydrates and fats we talked about. You have built the chassis with strong protein. You have even added the oil, the omega-3s, to lubricate the engine. But you turn the key and nothing happens. The engine won't start. Why? Because you are missing the spark. Without that tiny electrical spark, all that fuel is useless. It just sits there. In the human body, that spark is provided by a specific family of nutrients. They are the unsung heroes of your metabolism and your nervous system. They are the vitamin B complex. Welcome back to part 3 of our Neuroscience Basics series, Key Ingredients. We have explored sleep, memory, and stress. Now we are going to look at the ignition system of your brain. We are exploring topic 29, vitamin B complex and the nervous system. When people hear vitamin B, they usually think of energy drinks. They think of that buzz you get from a can of soda. But the role of B vitamins goes far deeper than a temporary sugar rush. They are the cofactors, the helpers. For almost every chemical reaction in your brain, there are 8 B vitamins in total, but today, we are going to focus on the big 3 that are absolutely critical for your nervous system: B12, B6, and B9 folate. Let's start with vitamin B12, or cobalamin. Think of the nerves in your body as electrical wires. These wires carry signals from your brain to your fingers, your toes, and your heart. To work safely and quickly, an electrical wire needs insulation. It needs a plastic coating. In your body, this coating is called the myelin sheath. It is a fatty layer that wraps around your neurons, ensuring the signal travels fast and doesn't short-circuit. Vitamin B12 is the factory manager, responsible for building and repairing this myelin sheath. When you are deficient in B12, the insulation begins to fray. The wires get exposed. The signals slow down. This is why the first symptoms of B12 deficiency are often numbness or tingling in the hands and feet. But in the brain, it manifests as brain fog, slow thinking, and even memory loss. Without B12, your neural network literally loses its speed. Next, let's talk about vitamin B6, or pyridoxine. If B12 is the insulation, B6 is the chemical engineer. Throughout this series, we have talked about neurotransmitters: serotonin for happiness, dopamine for motivation, GABA for relaxation, and melatonin for sleep. Here is the secret. Your body cannot make any of these without vitamin B6. It is the essential catalyst. You can eat all the tryptophan protein you want, but without B6, it will never turn into serotonin. You can have all the raw materials, but without the engineer, the factory stops. Many people who struggle with mood swings or sleep issues aren't just stressed. They are chemically unable to manufacture the hormones they need because they lack this vitamin. Finally, we have vitamin B9, better known as folate. Folate is the janitor. Every day, your body produces a metabolic waste product called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine are toxic to the brain. They cause inflammation, damage blood vessels, and are strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. Folate, along with B12, converts this toxic waste back into useful substances. It cleans up the mess. If you don't have enough folate, the toxins build up and your brain becomes inflamed. Now, we must address a very common problem. Many people take a cheap multivitamin and think they are covered. But if you look at the label, you might see folic acid and cyanocobalamin. These are synthetic forms. A large percentage of the population has a genetic variation known as the MTHFR gene mutation. This sounds complex, but it simply means your body struggles to convert these synthetic vitamins into the active form it can use. For these people, taking cheap vitamins is like putting diesel in a gasoline car. It doesn't work, and it might clog the system. To optimize your brain, you want to look for methylated B vitamins. Look for methylfolate and methylcobalamin. These are bioavailable, meaning they are pre-activated and ready for your brain to use immediately. The B complex is a team. They work best together. They are found naturally in meat, eggs, dairy, and leafy greens. But because stress, alcohol, and sugar deplete these vitamins rapidly, supplementation is often necessary for the modern lifestyle. By ensuring you have enough B vitamins, you are ensuring that the spark plugs of your mind are firing cleanly. You are protecting the wires, manufacturing the chemicals, and cleaning up the waste. So, we have the fuel, we have the structure, and now we have the spark. But what if there was a way to upgrade the battery itself? Most people know our next ingredient as a muscle builder for bodybuilders. They think it is just for lifting weights. But neuroscience has discovered that it might be one of the most powerful nootropics for the brain, acting as a backup energy reserve for high-intensity thinking. In our next episode, we are going to challenge the stereotypes. We will move to Part 3, Topic 30, Creatine for Cognitive Function. We will learn why this white powder belongs in the library, just as much as it belongs in the gym. For today, check your spark plugs. Eat your greens, consider your B status, and keep your wiring strong. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video.